Good morning, YouTube and fellow adventurers. Beagle here. We are at the start of another grand adventure. Currently sitting in the Florence Lake boat ramp in California. Here's Florence Lake. Yeah, we are getting ready to start our epic second half of the Muir Trail. So we are waiting for the water taxi to start here in about half an hour. It's going to take us across the lake and right over there, and then we will start our climb up into the Muir Trail. We're going to go past Muir Trail Ranch and looking to only do about 8 miles today. We're going to take it easy, kind of ease our way into this because we didn't really get good acclimation on this trip. We did a little bit yesterday. If you saw our Devil's Bathtub video, that was our acclimation hike, but that was only one day. So yeah, looking forward to it. I appreciate y'all. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks again, and we'll see you up the trail. Okay, just got done with the ferry at the trailhead. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. All right, guys, see you up the trail. All right, intersection with the Florence Lake Trail head, which goes down that way, but we didn't hike, we took the ferry, and Kings Canyon National Park, Muir Trail Ranch is up this way, which is the way we're headed. So we're gonna do about 8 miles roughly today. I can't remember, it's probably a little bit more, but 8-mile hike. See you up the trail. All right, we've been on for about 3.5 miles. We got about 1.5 miles to go to Muir Trail Ranch. I just took a little break here. Beautiful, beautiful surroundings here.
How beautiful. How beautiful.
Damn,
How
I think my screen just cracked. What happened?
Oh my.
But anyway, we having a good time so far. Trail has not been too difficult. It's pretty much just once you come up off the lake, it's relatively flat all the way to Muir Trail. And then I think we'll get a little bit of a climb and then level off again towards the Piute Junction. So. This is pretty. All right, so just for clarification, everybody, so we are coming in on the Florence Lake Trail. Comes from Florence Lake, where we took the water taxi. It goes all the way to John Muir Trail through Muir Trail Ranch. So we're going to stop at Muir Trail Ranch for lunch. Not that we need anything from there, but just to be a good place to stop halfway through our day. And then we'll have about 3-ish miles to go after that and find a campsite. So we're doing good. We got to go back. Scott's over here panicking. What are you doing there, Gary?
The gate is falling apart, man. What gauge is this for?
What's that?
What gauge is this for?
Oh, I don't know.
MTR,
Probably their boundary, property boundary. Shit, careful. Hold that. I don't know if I can lift some of these. That one's not going to ever recover. There we go. Thank you.
Stop there, Scott. I took a picture, man, on the bridge. There you go.
Just stopped for a little lunch break here under some shade trees. Got a nice water source behind us we just filled up. And we're going to camel up for the push to the campsite, which is 4 miles from here. At least the first campsite available. There's several spread out along that mile stretch there, so we'll just have to pick one. But yeah, we're all kind of sitting here relaxing, chilling, eating, getting some water, and keeping an eye to the sky. So, fun times. Clouds are definitely building, and we're starting to get kind of dark on the bottoms, which is what you got to look for. And when you see that, you know you're going to get some thunderstorms later, to some degree. Yeah, we're kind of keeping our fingers crossed that we don't get the lightning and stuff, but who knows? Morning. Yeah, I guess it is afternoon, isn't it?
Did you guys come up that way?
We did.
When you came through that gate, did you go the lower trail?
We.
On the main trail, I mean not the road.
Yeah, we were on the trail.
The gate? Did you have to go over any logs?
No.
No.
Forest Service has been. They've been cutting up stuff.
We didn't have to go over any logs. We didn't have to go over any logs. They cleared it all out.
It was all clear through that meadow right before you got the gate.
Yeah.
Before that?
Forest Service, the rangers were out cutting.
Today and yesterday?
Yeah, we ran into them coming from Florence Lake.
They cleared it all the way back.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. You don't know how valuable that information is. Otherwise, you got to go way up in the mountain. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Where are you guys heading?
Mount Whitney.
Hell yeah. I always wanted to go there. Too far of a walk for me. That's
Yeah. Well, you got horses.
No, I said I wanted a llama. I didn't want a mule.
All right, backpacker resupply. The hot springs that way. Almost there to Mutual Ranch. We're at the intersection. We're turning off to the hot springs and Mutual Ranch. But we're going to keep going straight. Meet up with JMT. We did Muir Trail Ranch last time we were here for our resupply before we bailed. So we're going to take a right here off towards the JMT, Kings Canyon, and a Piute Pass. That is one dark lake or pond. Yeah. Just pitch black. I don't know what the deal is there. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure this is the middle fork of the San Joaquin River. It's the one we're going to be crossing over a bridge when we hit the John Muir Trail. We'll be on John Muir about half a mile before we cross that bridge. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. Just hit the John Muir Trail. Here's the intersection. That's John Muir. That's John Muir. And here's the Florence Lake Trail that we just came up. We're going to take a little break here. We've only got about 2.5 miles to the campsite. Congrats, boys. John Muir Trail.
What's that?
JMT right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wilderness cat, I guess. Meow at you. All right, we are just leaving the John Muir Wilderness. Getting ready to cross over into Kings Canyon National Park. Right across that bridge. we are in our campsite, got everything established. We came up to the first campsite after the bridge over the Middle Fork, San Joaquin. And immediately on the right there was the first campsite. We were kind of hopeful. Turned the corner and it was taken. But there was one person camping in there. We kind of checked with them. They had no problems with us moving in as well. So it's 4 of us in that pad site. So not too bad. But it's a nice little site. We're going to get down and get some dinner here. We've already got our water bottles filled up again. I'm also going to go down and soak my feet in that water. It is very refreshing, and my feet need it today. So, all right, back in a bit. End of day 1, John Muir Trail, 2025. Getting ready to get in bed here. Actually, I'm already in bed, getting ready to go to sleep. It was a long day. Wasn't bad, but they do have a heat wave here in California. When we started out in Fresno, it was 103, 106. They really had it bad down there, and that does affect up here in the mountains too. So it's definitely warmer than usual. Mid 70s up into like 80, and it's warm for the mountains. It's supposed to have a cool spell coming up next week. I'm not sure what tomorrow's holding yet. I haven't checked the forecast, but doing some climbing tomorrow. Get up to altitude around, I think we're sleeping at 10,000 feet plus, and we're sitting at 8,000 tonight. So it's gonna be a long day, but I appreciate everybody watching and following along. We'll see you on the next one. Good night.